Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel right now to protect the air in my home again from the woman who lives in the unit next door to me. I mean, you could probably almost guess what I was about to say then if you do follow my channel. This woman is breathing her filthy cigarette smoke into my home. She's sitting there turning her rigged range hood on and off. For anyone who doesn't know, my landlord, St George Community Housing, has rigged my 3 neighbours that are joined to my property. They have rigged their range hoods so that they can tamper with the air in my home, and I really cannot believe this woman is still doing this. I can't believe these people are still doing this. I really can't. They're caught. They are. They're about to be arrested, and you know, what they're actually doing is just guaranteeing for themselves that they're going to have a very long prison sentence, because the investigators are going to see that this woman was doing what she was doing right up until, she was arrested. These people just don't stop. They just, I don't know, they're in some kind of delusion where they want to keep going and they just want to pretend that something's not happening. But it is happening. It's happening. They're caught. And, I'm not going to sit here and let someone breathe their filth through into my home when I'm just minding my own business watching the TV. She's viewing into my home illegally. I'm going to go through it all again because I just like to speak about just how much these people are doing and how delusional they are if they think they're getting away with it. She's viewing into my home illegally, watching me, stalking me 24 hours a day. Last night, this woman put me through 4 hours of torture, and she's done that before too. This woman is extremely cruel, heartless, callous. They all are. The whole 3 neighbours that are joined to my unit that have the ability to abuse my air are cold, callous sadists. And you only got to go back and look on my channel and see what they put me through. This woman is viewing into my home illegally. She's viewing my devices illegally. She's tampering with the oxygen in my home I'm trying to breathe. She's watching my heart beat on a monitor as she carries out cruel abuse. That is a cold-hearted, callous bitch. I am telling her to stop. She won't stop. And as I said, last night she put me through 4 hours of torture. The other night she did it for 8 hours straight, which is why I'm on my channel now, because I'm calling out to St George Community Housing here. You have an obligation, St George Community Housing, to keep me safe when it comes to mentally disturbed people that I have living around me. St George Community Housing have actually teamed up with corrupt members of the justice system to put me through cruel abuse, torture me in my home. They've turned my home into a torture chamber. And they are paying these 3 neighbours that are joined to my home to put me through abuse. And they've been doing this for the last at least 19 months. I think it's longer. But 19 months ago was when the community here in Campbelltown got involved more, and these neighbours just started putting me through just relentless abuse non-stop, and they have done for 19 months. Now, this woman next door, she's doing this as there are people viewing into my home illegally. Random people can view into my home illegally, and they are paying to watch me be put through cruelty. And this woman's being paid for that, so she probably feels under pressure by the people that she's being paid off to carry out the abuse. But that's total bullshit, because she could stop whenever she wanted. So she's obviously enjoying it to a certain, she must be. You don't do something like that if you're not getting some kind of enjoyment out of it and you're sick. You are absolutely sick for doing what you're doing, and so are these other neighbours. You're mentally sick. Who does that? Who sits there at their range hood, at their stove, and turns it off and on and sends their filthy house smell through? And there's also men stalking my home too in loud vehicles. They cash in when the neighbours are putting me through abuse. They'll start driving up and down the street too, just to try and create more stress. And the Campbelltown police were just out there again, stalking. So it's no wonder that this neighbour feels that it's okay for her to poison the air in my home when the Campbelltown police are out there encouraging it. So I need urgent help right now, because this woman is absolutely ruthless. She is just very, very cruel, and she just will not stop. And if she's anything like last night, I'm going to be back on my channel. If I have to get back on my channel 10 times, I'll be back on my channel. And I've got to the point where, I am traumatized by this, but, anybody can sense that there's more going on now than meets the eye behind the scenes. Anyone can sense that, surely. So I'm not getting quite as traumatized as I have been by what's been going on, because I can tell. These people are caught and something's about to happen. They're about to be arrested and they're about to be going to jail. And they're going to be arrested for attempted murder, because that's what you're doing. You are attempting murder every time you tamper with the oxygen in my home I'm trying to breathe. In case you don't know, that's attempted murder, neighbour. Okay? And anyone can tell that something is happening. If you can't see that, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. She's still doing it too. She's still doing it. And she's doing it to deliberately cause me panic. And the landlord is probably sitting back telling her to do this. So these people are they're just delusional, seriously. And they're doing it to try and take my life. And I don't know what they think that they're going to gain out of that. Because if anything happens to me, you morons are going to be up for murder. So you're not even making sense. There's something wrong with you people. Like, this landlord must be delusional. I've never seen anything like these people. Do you see how many people are watching you do what you're doing? And she's still doing it even while I'm talking. You're watching my heartbeat, aren't you? It's not beating as fast as it normally does. You want to know why? Because I know what's about to happen. So I feel a bit more at ease. She also knows I've just had a coffee, but guess what? It's decaf, okay? It's decaf. So that's what she's doing. She's attempting murder on my life. She's doing this with an audience that's viewing into my home illegally. They must be cruel people too. They're also people that have been involved in this abuse for the past 19 months. and they've done so much that they know that they're going to be, they're going to be facing the law for what they've done. So they're viewing into my home every time these neighbours are being paid to put me through abuse just to see if I'm going to die. It's so pathetic. I mean, when the truth comes out about this, when Australia finds out what these people have done, people are going to be shocked at just how cruel these people are. They are. They're going to be shocked. Just like I said in the last video about the police, people are going to be shocked at what the Campbelltown police have been doing. When the truth comes out about their disgusting, vulgar behaviour, and, they've been carrying out abuse based on making references to some very, very, very cruel crimes and very heartbreaking things that have happened to women and children. And the Campbelltown police have actually been using some of those things as a part of their abuse to try and put me through trauma. And it's really going to shock people what they've been doing. Anyway, they were out there stalking just then. They were out there encouraging these lowlives to do what they're doing. So just know, neighbour, that you're going to be getting a very long jail sentence. You're viewing into my home. Do you know that that's probably about a 5-year jail sentence on its own? Then you're viewing my devices illegally. Then you're hunting me in my home around my movements, stalking, tampering with my air, viewing me in my home, viewing me in my bedroom. Last night, I moved in my bed when I was trying to go to sleep. I moved, and this person started tampering with the air in my home because she's seen me move in my bed. This is how aggressively these people stalk me. They sit there and lurk over me while I'm trying to sleep. They're disgusting. And the other two are the same. I don't even know when these people sleep, to be honest. And they all have they have like shifts where they're being paid to put me through abuse. And it's torture. I'm being tortured in my home. And St. George Community Housing, the well-known housing provider, is behind the whole thing. They take money from the justice system to abuse people to death in their homes, and they've probably done it to other people in the past and gotten away with it. And that's why they've got nothing to lose, because they know whoever owns St. George Community Housing, they're going to have to, be accountable for everything they've done. And that's why they probably just think they've got nothing to lose, so they're just abusing me right up until the last minute. But I can't believe they're still getting away with it. I really can't. But I want to let people know what these neighbours are doing, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that, they're with me on this now, especially when they found out that a lot of these neighbours lied to people to get them to put me through abuse. A lot of my family members lied to people to keep me isolated, to make sure I'd never get in a relationship. And that was one of the reasons why I think the rumour was going around that I was a gay person, was because my family didn't want me to get in a relationship, because they knew that if I was in a relationship that I would have, someone with me to help me. So that's why I think that rumour was spread around. And then the the justice system have lied too. The police have lied to people to stop me from getting help and to get people to help them abuse me. But, you know, these neighbours and the landlord, they know I'm innocent. They know, oh, I haven't done it. I've never done anything to these people. All I do is stick up for myself on my channel and fight for my life here. And, you know, I've never done anything to these people. So they're putting me through torture and I'm an innocent person, but they're still doing it. So this is how low life these people are. And I'll tell you what, these people just dedicate their lives to it. And it's like this one next door, straight across the hall, she lives within metres of me. I had to walk past her in the stairs today. And this person's trying to kill me. And, you know, she sits in there and she does this, and then she's got the hide to just show a face to me. And I just think, oh my God, like, you're kidding me. You're trying to kill me. I don't know if she realises how serious it is, but that's what you're going to be charged with, neighbour. And, you know, I've never done nothing to this person. She doesn't even know me, and I'm an innocent person, but she's still doing what she's doing. So I don't think there's too many people really out there that would stoop that low. I don't. And it just so happens that the landlord has got 3 people that are like that here. They're all like that. The woman downstairs, she's exactly the same. These people stalk me 24 hours a day. They do. They do nothing else. They have dedicated themselves. Yeah, and this one next door, she does this every night. So it's like it's her shift. And then him downstairs, he just, throughout the day, he just randomly breathes cigarette smoke into my house throughout the day, on and off all day. And then her, she does it of a morning and in the afternoons. But this woman downstairs, oh my God, she dedicates herself, and they all do really. But this woman downstairs, she goes above and beyond. She does. Above and beyond. Anyway, yeah, she's addicted. They're all addicted. They're addicted to putting me through abuse. And I think it's because they've got that bit of power. You know, they've been given this bit of power. Obviously, they've got to be narcissists. You'd have to be someone who doesn't have any emotion or any empathy whatsoever to be able to put an innocent person through this kind of cruelty, right? So they're narcissists, and I don't know. I just lost my thought then. I did. I lost what I was going to say. But yeah, they're cruel people. They're very cruel people. And I just can't believe that they're still doing this. And I need urgent help. I do. So, you know, while I can sense that something is about to happen, I still need help because of the way these people are stalking me. I do. I need urgent help because, yeah, like just how dedicated they are to this. They just never stop. They're just ruthless and relentless, and I'm being put through intense abuse. Absolutely. So if there's someone out there that can help me, please help me. If you can help me raise public awareness about this, please help me do that. And if this woman continues to put me through this abuse, I will be back on my channel again. And yeah, there's just so much that these people do, and so much goes on throughout the day here. I'm put through so much. And that's why, you know, I just got lost when I was talking then because there's just so much. These people just do so much. They're just imposing on my personal living space just in unbelievable ways. Like, no one should have to go through this, and I can't believe St George Community Housing are still getting away with this. How is that business still operating? I do not know, but I don't think it's going to be for too much longer. So thank you if you've listened to this video. It helps me to talk about what's going on here, and if she continues, I'll be back on here for sure, because I'm not putting up with having my air tampered with. So, thanks for listening.